Welcome to The Boundless Mind with your host, Davy Dossie Dillard-Wright, the podcast that takes you into a space of tranquility, abundance, and freedom. The guided meditations and bonus content that you are about to hear will remove worry from your life and help you to release obstacles on your path. Now is the time to open your heart and mind to boundless inspiration.
Hi, I'm Davey. Welcome back to The Boundless Mind. I was just looking back over some of the old episodes, and I noticed that one of the most popular ones was the meditation for sleep. I think there must be a lot of people out there who struggle with getting a good night's rest. I know that's definitely true for me. We have an elderly dog in the house, and she's lost track of her nights and days, and she just walks around the house all night. So that makes it kind of hard for me to sleep too. So I've kind of been having a hard time winding down at night. And so I thought that you might find this helpful. I know it sometimes helps me. So like the last meditation for sleep, we're going to begin with a breathing exercise. This one's going to be a little bit easier than the one we did before. So we're going to breathe in, 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4, and breathe out. 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4. Now just relax. Let your breathing return to normal, perhaps a little bit more deeply than usual. But we're going to stop with the counting. Just maintain that deep, even breathing. Now I'm going to ask you to imagine a series of colors. And I want you to make these colors as vivid as possible in your mind's eye. We're going to begin with the color red, visualizing the color red filling your mind's eye. If you have trouble visualizing, it might help to imagine a projector shining the color red against a white background. So visualize the color red filling your mind's eye. If you're still having trouble, try thinking of a red object, like a red tomato or a red ball. Now we're going to move on to the color orange. Visualize the color orange filling your mind's eye. Make this orange as vivid as you possibly can. Now moving on to the color yellow. Visualize a bright yellow filling your mind's eye. And on to the color green. I want you to visualize the color green filling your mind's eye. And now on to the color blue. A bright, brilliant blue filling your mind's eye. And now the blue is going to give way to purple. The purple is going to give way to lavender. And now the lavender is going to give way to a brilliant white light. You find yourself in a long white hallway. It's as though there's white light coming from the floor, from the walls, and from the ceiling. This white light is very calming and comforting. You feel it filling you, taking away all worry and all doubt. Now you begin to walk down this white hallway. You can touch the walls with both hands. That's the size of the hallway. Now in your mind's eye, I want you to walk down this hallway. And at the end of the hallway, you see yourself at the top of a flight of steps. You can make this staircase any architectural style that you want, however it appears to you in your mind's eye. I want you to walk down the stairs. You're now on step 10, and I want you to step down to the 9th step. And as you go down to the 9th step, you are twice as relaxed as you were before. And now you take a step down to the 8th step, and you feel deeply peaceful inside, deeply relaxed. And I want you to walk down to the 7th step. You're deeply, deeply relaxed, moving further into your subconscious mind. And now I want you to take a step down to the 6th step, so that you are deeply relaxed. And take a step down to the 5th step. If there's any noises or anything around you, it only helps you to relax even more. Take a step down to the 4th step, twice as relaxed, deeply relaxed. You can always return your attention to your breathing at any point. And now take a step down to the 3rd step, deeply, deeply relaxed. So content and so peaceful. And now you'll take a step down to the 2nd step. Finally onto the 1st step. And as you step off the 1st step, you see that you're on a small landing. And in front of you is a door. This door could be any shape, size, or color that you want it to be. Reach out, grab the doorknob, and step inside. Now you're deep inside your subconscious mind. In front of you is a beautiful garden. You can make this garden look however you want it to. There's a little path in front of you. Some grass and flowers off to the side. You can hear birds flying around. You can hear the sounds of water in the distance. And you make your way down the garden path. As you walk down the garden path, you come to a white picket fence. And the white picket fence is in front of a house. You walk down the picket fence, and your hand touches each picket in the fence. And you finally come to a gate. There's a small sign that says, "Please come inside," and you feel very welcome. So you open the gate, walk down another path that leads to the front steps. You walk up on the front porch of the house. And there, at the front porch, is a small bench. You sit down on the bench and take off your shoes. You go to the front door and knock 3 times. A very wise person opens the door. It's a middle-aged lady, and she welcomes you inside. She brings you a cup of tea, and she says, "Sit down." You drink the tea, and it's very calm and comforting. Now I want you to invite into this space whoever represents for you wisdom and understanding. Maybe it's your grandmother. If you're Christian, maybe it's Jesus. Maybe it's Stephen Hawking. It could be anyone you want. A person who, for you, stands for wisdom. And now you can ask this person anything you want. Tell them about what's bothering you and ask them to give you some advice about it. I want you to entrust your problems into this person's care. You can trust them fully. And I want you to listen very deeply for that person's advice. Now I'm just going to leave you here in this house, deep inside your mind. This is a totally safe space. And you're with a person who can be trusted completely, someone who represents wisdom for you. Know that in this place you're perfectly safe, perfectly content, perfectly happy. Wherever you are right now, just know that you're in a safe, loving, and warm place. Nothing can bother you here. You can leave the world behind. Everything, absolutely everything, will be okay. Thank you for listening to The Boundless Mind. That's all for today. Our theme music is by Tommy Rooster. Intro voiceover by Stacy E. Thomas. Have a mindful evening.